This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We thought we'd drag in an absolute treat to kick the week off with many guests coming in. Can you believe what we've managed to snag in? Matt Preston, welcome to the studio.
Dragged in. That's exactly the way. Dragged in, kicking and screaming.
Tommy grabbed him by the neck and
That's
put
what he
him in the
does.
lift.
That's what he does. In the back of the white van, and away we go.
Matty
So
Preston.
nice to see you.
Always great to see you.
Always beautiful to be here.
The chat first up, celebrating a lot of the announcements yesterday with the Logies.
TV night of nights. Night of nights. Sam Payne to present. That'll be magnificent.
Very funny.
How did he go
night.
last year? Were you there last year
No.
in the room? No. Okay.
He killed it.
No, he was amazing though.
yeah.
He was amazing.
As in he died?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he took the poison chalice. He drank from it deeply.
Yeah.
And smiled at the camera.
And
as
he's back. I mean,
and he's
two
back.
2 years running, that's
Yeah.
a lovely vote of confidence.
No, it's a perfect. It's like having Don Rickles. It's a perfect person to be.
Tommy and I feeling a little bit left out. To go through the statistics, Kate Ritchie in total, how many Logies?
5.
Matt Preston, how many Logies?
Personal 1, show 3.
Wow.
But a very big personal one.
No, not as big as 2 gold Logies, Kate Ritchie. Yeah!
Wow.
2 gold Logies. What was it like winning a gold Logie? Did it change your career?
I don't think so.
Because
I
that's
think
what people say.
both of us have had very long careers before the Logies came along. I think what's
Well, that's because you started when you were 7.
yeah, I guess so. Well, I never thought I was ever going to win one. I remember when they first called me to say that. I think it was 2006 when they said you're nominated for both silver and gold this year, and I thought that, what do you mean? This is not part of the script.
Now, Kate Ritchie, as someone who studies scripts and would have looked at the scripts of the Logies, it is the thing, isn't it? When you look at the Logies, if you've got 5 actors in there, you need to beat the other 4 actors to win the gold.
Yes.
And this is very much the state this year with the number of presenters that are nominated for the gold Logie.
Yeah.
Only, you in your presenter category, does that mean you automatically win the gold Logie?
Oh, now, yes. Now, there. Big question.
Will Robert Irwin's vote divide the Julia Roberts votes? Surely someone who deserves a gold Logie.
Look, I think Julia does deserve the gold Logie. Let me just say, I really haven't given the Logie nominations much thought since they came out. Yes,
That's such a lie.
I know. I've broken them down and thought about it, and weighed up who's in and who's out. Your point, the point you're making, Matt, is. You think that Mr. Armstrong is in with a very good chance because he won presenter last year.
He won the Graham Kennedy 2 years ago. He won Best Presenter last year, and he's up for the gold this year as well as presenter. Now, if you look back, Wally Dally, 1 presenter, 1 gold Logie. Kerry Bickmore, 1 presenter. Carl Stefanovic, I don't know whether that was presenter or news, but I think it was presenter as well.
You do know how this works.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a student.
You're a detail guy, aren't you?
Well, I also know that Fitzy's not here because he's upset about not being nominated for front bar. And I can understand.
He was left out.
But that was really unfair.
He really takes those kind of things to heart.
He really. He's a sucker, isn't he? He's a well-known sucker.
Because you used to write, didn't you? About Home and Away.
I used to write about Home and Away and Neighbours. I used to write about TV for the trade mag Encore. So yeah, I mean, I'm in the presence of great royalty. For 5 years, I did nothing but watch Neighbours. Watch Neighbours. Watch Neighbours and Home and Away. No, but I could talk. We've had a conversation about how many different dads did you have?
So many. Do you know what? I think if we should do this next time, get Matt in and we'll do a Home and Away quiz.
Yeah.
And I bet you Matt answers more questions correct than I do.
At the 20th anniversary of Neighbours, I beat the executive producer and 2 of the stars in the Neighbours quiz.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
Because you know, it's like you don't go back. Well, obviously Wippa does, but you don't go back and listen back to the show and you make it. It's done. You move on. Control Alt Delete. But when you're actually forced to watch it for journalism purposes, you get to see every one of the never go on a picnic.
Yeah.
Well,
those characters were practically your family, weren't they?
Well, they were. Well, at least they didn't answer back like my family.
Claremont Murder's also nominated.
Yes, I
starring
know.
Kate Ritchie.
Yes, I saw that. That's amazing.
And what's
fantastic for the
exciting?
network.
Kate's thinking about going along. Obviously, it's a +1. There's an opportunity for a strapping young.
Is there a +1?
I think because I've won a gold, you have a guess.
You get a +1 because of the.
Oh my God.
Well, I think so. That's they were in the old days. I haven't been for many years, and there are many changes now to the Logie. So I haven't even received an invitation in the mail. So maybe I'm not.
Who could you possibly take?
Tommy.
Tommy. You always take the producer. You always take the person. Tommy looks after you. Tommy's the perfect person to take, unless you wanted to take someone like me, for example, who would dress nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. There'd be a pair of boots and a waistcoat.
Always looked fantastic on the Logie's red carpet, Matt.
Matty, have you had any really big Logie's evenings? I mean, is the reputation bigger than the reality?
We did get in. We did want to take drug sniffer dogs one year. There was always that discussion about what we take. Well, there was one year we wanted to turn up in an ice cream van. The next year we wanted to turn up in lion suits. I don't know why, there was something random reason.
Sure.
In kind of lion onesies. And then we said, no, we were serious. We found a drug sniffer dog we could hire. We thought, wouldn't it be fun to be on the red carpet with a drug sniffer dog? How much fun would that be?
That would be very good.
Network wasn't impressed.
No, they didn't like the idea.
No, they would worry one of us might be caught. I think it was
Don't go through the names. This is exciting too, mate, because Luxury Escapes has announced got a signature series coming out. Yeah. Talk to me through it. Talk
me through it, because I want to know, because I feel like it's one of the best jobs going around in this country at the moment.
The best job going around is to do travel, right? The best job going around is to not go and film it, because then you have to walk into the same restaurant 200 times for the cameraman. It's basically going and wrecking a location. And we've done India so far and Vietnam. We were in Sri Lanka 2 weeks ago, to take a group of people to a country just to show them the best of food and drink and culture of the country. So we've sold out Vietnam in 4 hours. We sold out India in 6 hours, and we're now putting on sale on the 9th, Tuesday the 9th of July, Sri Lanka, which is a 10-night, 11-day tour around Sri Lanka, eating the best crab you're going to taste, drinking some of the best cocktails, eating unbelievable street food. I'm going to introduce you to the best tasting banana in the world.
Where's that?
Outside Gaul, Gaul, which is in the south, which is a little island. It's famous as a cricket ground that Shane Warne and Meriton rebuilt after the tsunami. And there's an old Dutch fruit market that's been there for 300-400 years. They have between 30 and 40 different varieties of banana in this part of Sri Lanka.
Fascinating.
There's one banana called the ambon that is unbelievable. It's it's like you died and gone to banana heaven.
Would it be a crime to put it in a smoothie?
You know what? No, it probably wouldn't, because the flavour's so delicious.
Well, what's so different about it? Is it a very strong banana flavour?
I think that we get to see one banana, right?
Yeah.
We get to see the big curved Cavendish.
I had one of those this morning.
That's right. I bet you did.
In my porridge.
Oh yes, exactly. In your porridge. That's an interesting euphemism. So we kind of get used to one banana flavour, kind of like that's the but you go there where you got all these different bananas, and some taste caramelly, and some are acidic, and some are super hyper banana-y, and some are almost fermenty in flavour. So they when you try them together, you go, wow, I never knew a banana, because you think banana is very two-dimensional flavour, but actually it's amazing when you find and then when you find the one which sings to you. I had this banana 11 years ago, and I've been transfixed for trying to re-find it. This is how sad my life is. I had to go back to Sri Lanka to try and find that banana, and I did, and it was just like, how good is this?
Do you see what I mean? Kate and I have been talking about a brand new TV show we're putting together, Matt, and sort of announcing here as an exclusive.
Don't do this on the radio. Don't do this on the radio.
Kate's Tuscan Treats. Now, Tommy and I organise all the places and where she goes and what she cooks with.
Yeah, what a great idea.
And then Kate wanders through the long grass in a flowing table. Cloth, right? And then,
or a dress, one of the other.
He means like a gingham dress.
Like a gingham dress.
Yeah, gingham dress, yeah.
And then she has to cook something unique with whoever Tommy and I have organised. Doesn't always go to plan.
What a great idea.
No.
What's wrong?
What is concerning me about this whole thing is that it's not a bad idea, but it's not a new idea, and it's certainly not his idea. And so what he's doing is he's talking about it so much, and he's trying to talk about it on the radio, so that when I decide that I want to do something like this, he thinks that he can be in it, or at least own it.
Is he impinging on your intellectual property?
Yeah, he is.
Has he trademarked Kate's Tuscan Treats?
He probably has.
He probably has.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing she does.
He does that stuff.
No, he'll start saying Kate's Tuscan Treats TM. Copyright Wippa Industries.
Tommy, have we locked that in?
Do you know
Tommy's
what the really awkward thing, Matt, I have to say though, is that I'm going to have an awkward conversation with Wippa at some point, and I guess if he's had that discussion, I may as well have it here now.
Yes.
I really want to do this show.
We do.
But I just want to do it with Tommy.
Oh, you understand what exactly? Tommy is the key organizer.
He's funnier.
He's connected. He's really well. And look, I mean, he's not he's not on camera, is he? Tommy will be in the background.
He would be on camera
sometimes.
Yeah.
Not the whole
If
time.
you need an old lady,
No. Like, so because you want a little bit of that touch of one of those kind of
like a bit comical in the pantry, trying to find something. Oh, with flour on his head.
Oh yes,
funny
with a comedy chef's hat. And we a little bit of comedy and a little bit of one of those old British series about being in Florence in the 1870s with Judi Dench and Maggie Smith. He would play the Maggie Smith character.
Yeah, the old woman.
That's right. It'd be perfect.
I know you all own a little bit of it.
Matt Preston.
No.
Welcome aboard, Matt Preston.
I'm willingly giving it. But the question is that Tommy, I see value with Wippa.
Yeah,
I mean, we know he's good on the fang. We know he loves his Renaissance mansions because he lives in one, and his villas. So the question is, but what other than that? What did he deliver? He's not on camera, so his good looks don't play.
He would want to be on camera though, and he can't with a haircut like that.
That is actually a haircut. I thought it was just let go.
Matt Preston, don't you start talking about it.
I mean, I know it's really big in gardens to rewild, but is it big in hair as well?
Matt Preston, that means if I'm not going to Tuscany, I'm coming with you. Tickets on sale July 9. Head to luxuryescapes.com.au to sign up. Thank you, mate. Always wonderful to see your face.
Absolutely.
You're beautiful. Thanks,
both.
buddy.
Fits in Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.